Hi everybody, welcome to Barre with Mary. Today is day 2 of our 7-day Feel Good Challenge. Today's full body barre class is going to be very lower body focused. So lots of work for the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, the calves. We are really going to be working on hip strength and hip stability today. For equipment, we are going to be using a Pilates ball. If you don't have a Pilates ball, no worries. You can always grab a towel and kind of roll it up so it's about the width and the squish of a Pilates ball. So once you have your equipment, roll your mat out and let's get started. Take the ball in your hands and come to the top of your mat. We're going to come into a squat position to start today. So all 10 toes are pointing forward. The ball squeezes at the center of your chest. Shift the weight back into the heels as you come down, reaching the hips back, bending the knees and hinging the torso forward. From here, we're just going to start with a little pulse down with the hips, a little down, a little down. As you take the pulse down, I want you to start to squeeze in on the ball. Go squeeze and squeeze. Little squeeze, little squeeze. Now take a moment here and really set up your alignment. Feel length through the crown of the head. Soften the shoulders down. Think about drawing your front low ribs in and back. Wrapping the sides of the waist in. And then really pull the low belly band back towards the low back. So we're staying active in the abdominals and neutral in the low spine. So we're not arching into the low back here. Weight is shifting back into the heels. And we feel the inner thighs pressing slightly out away from each other here so the knees can stay nice and stable. Here for 8, for 6, here for 4, 3, hold it low. Stay right here, take your right foot, step it back into a lunge. Right foot steps back forward. Now stick with me here, rise up, ball reaches up, right knee lifts up to the chest. Lower everything back down to the squat. Switch, left foot back to a lunge, into a squat. Left knee lifts, ball reaches. Take it down a little faster. Right foot lunge, squat, knee lift, and squat. Left foot goes lunge, squat, knee lift. Keep going like that, switching sides every time. Now if you want to slow this down, by all means feel free to. What I want you to find here is a little bit of balance work on each foot. Starting to elevate the heart rate. Starting to activate the lower body, and also just connecting here with your body, with your movements, letting go of whatever's happened so far today, and spending these next 45 minutes right here on your mat. Last 2. The last one. Now hold that squat and go back to the pulses. A little down, squeeze the ball, go a little down. Here for 16. Shift the weight back a little bit more. 12. Relax the shoulders. Collarbones wide. It's 8 more. It's 6 more. Go 4, 3, 2. Inhale, reach the ball up as you rise. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the ball in between your thighs, squeezing it a few inches above your knees. And then just enjoy a forward fold stretch. Maybe shake out the head. Maybe sway the upper body. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Bend your knees, plant your hands, and slowly take little steps to walk yourself all the way back to a high plank, keeping the ball between your thighs. Once you land in your high plank, really stack your shoulders over your wrists, reach back through your heels, and press the back of the head up to the ceiling. Now I want you to squeeze the ball 4 times. Ready? Go squeeze, 2, 3, 4, now lift the hips up, downward dog. Come back to your high plank. Do it again. Squeeze 4, 3, 2, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Roll back to your high plank. Keep going. 4 squeezes. And a quick little down dog. Now as we move here, we're trying to activate the abdominals. We're also getting some heat building into the inner thighs as we squeeze the ball. We're getting a nice stretch for the backs of the legs. And a nice opening for the chest. 2 more times. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Hips lift up. Back to the plank. Last time here. Squeeze 4, 3, 2. Now lift the hips and just hold. Down dog. Feel the inner thighs spinning in and back. Reach the sitting bones up to the sky. and press your chest back to your thighs. Take a few big breaths here. Please know you can always take little movements, little bends, whatever you need to do. One more big breath here, inhale. Let it go. Reach back, grab the ball. Come back to a plank position, but this time tap down onto the forearms. Forearm plank, ball is in between your hands. Lower your hips down in line with the shoulders. Feel the chest drawing forward towards the ball and the heels reaching back. Take an inhale. As you exhale, take the ball under your right hand and place it just outside your shoulders. Now rotate to face me into a side plank with your right hand pushing down into the ball. Shoulder stack, hip stack. From here, we're going to lower the hips, push into the ball to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now here your range of motion is of just a few inches. It's not tapping down to the mat. Really firing up through the left side obliques. Pushing the left forearm down into the floor. Softening the left shoulder away from the ear. 2 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Last one down. Now hold the lift and just press into the ball. Little press, little press. Little press. Feel the left side of the body lifting up towards the ceiling. Soften the shoulders. Lift the hips 1 more inch. 8 more presses. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, come back to center, ball in between the hands. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, take the ball into the left hand. Place it just slightly outside of the shoulders and rotate into your side plank. Right forearm pushes down into the floor. Left hand pushes into the ball. From here, inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, press into the ball, lift them up. Inhale, lower a few inches. Exhale, press and lift. Keep going. So again, not a huge range of motion. Really thinking about pushing down through the right forearm. Drawing the right shoulder down away from the ear. And feeling the right side body work to lift you up. 2 more. Last one down. Hold this one up. Press down into the ball. Little press, little press, little press. Shoulders are stacked. Hips are stacked. Relax the face. Lift the hips up 1 more inch. 8 more presses. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2. Come back to your forearm plank. Ball comes in between the hands. Just hold it here. Push back through the heels. Draw the chest forward. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, really think about your elbow tips and your toes pulling towards each other. Just hold and breathe for 8, 7, 6. Get a little bit longer here. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Child's pose. Tap the knees down. Big toes together, knees wide. Press both hands into the ball as you melt your chest down to the mat and take a few breaths. One more time, breathe it in. Let it go. On your next inhale, slowly roll yourself up. We're going to come into some thigh work. Now, if you want a little more cushion, go ahead and roll your mat up. Just like this. I'm going to take a little more cushion today. And bring your knees onto that rolled up portion. Okay, from here, I want you to bring the ball into your hands. We're going to hinge forward and bring the ball back behind us, grabbing it with both hands if that's possible. If you don't have the chest and the shoulder mobility for that, just hold it in one hand, okay? From here, I just want you to start to pulse the arms up. Go a little up, little up, little lift, little lift. I know I told you we were going to thigh work, but we're going to sneak in a little tricep work first, okay? Now, if the ball is just in one hand, then I'll let you know when to switch, okay? If you're able to grab the ball with both hands, fantastic. Really think about reaching the ball long behind you. Reaching the chest forward, drawing the ribs in and back, and softening the shoulders away from the ears here. So we're really long through the back of the neck and neutral through our spine. If you have the ball in one hand, go ahead and switch now. If you're able to push into the ball with your fingertips, think about that. Think about really squeezing into the ball as much as possible here. We're going to lift for 16 more pulses. Go, 16. Keep breathing. See if you can get the arms a little straighter. We have 8 more pulses right here. 8, 6, go 4, 3. Now you're going to hold the lift of the arms. Start to squeeze in on the ball. Little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. If the ball is in one hand, just squeeze the arms in towards each other. Now as we're squeezing in on the ball, double check you're not rolling your shoulders forward. Continue to keep the collarbones really wide. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. And feel the triceps work here, the backs of the upper arms. If you have the ball in one hand, go ahead and switch hands. You have 8 more squeezes. 8, 6, go 4, 3. Hold the squeeze on the ball. Take a breath in. As you exhale, I want you to reach the ball out a little farther and lift it a little bit higher. From this slightly elevated position, take a tiny bend in the elbows and then reach the arms straight. Do it faster. Go bend, reach, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. So it's really just a little softening in the elbows and thinking more about the extension of the arms. Really trying to squeeze through the backs of the triceps, backs of the arms, I should say, squeeze through the whole tricep every time you extend the arms straight. Last time, if the ball is in one hand, go and switch it. We have 12 more, 11, 10. You're going to take a hold in 8 more. Double check your ribs are knitting in and down. Go 4, go 2. Now hold it straight, take a breath in. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze in on the ball, and I want you to lift your arms 1 inch higher. Hold it right here and breathe for 4. Relax your shoulders. 3, 2, rise up, sweep the ball in front of you. We're going to bring it between our forearms. So squeeze the ball between your forearms and bend the elbows in half here, really squeezing on the ball. From here, stay long through the spine. Take an inhale, and as you do that, we're going to hinge back, one long line from the crown of the head to the knees. As you exhale, you're going to rise back up. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, lift. Now you need to squeeze in on the ball in order not to drop it, right? But don't worry about trying to pop the ball between your forearms right now, okay? We'll go into a little more arm work in a moment. Just holding it here should be some good work for the fronts of the shoulders. So this thigh work exercise is known as hinge, and it can be a lot. If you find that this is uncomfortable on your knees, the first thing I want you to think about is really squeezing your inner thighs in towards each other. So you might even find the best move for you is to bring the ball between your inner thighs and squeeze it as tight as you can. If this still bothers your knees, try tucking your toes under. And if all of that is not working for you, just go ahead and come to a squat instead, okay? Because I really don't want you to hurt your knees. 3 more. 2 more. Now this time we're going to hinge it back. We're going to hold that hinge so the front of the thighs are working. And we're just going to squeeze in on the ball. Go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So forearms are squeezing in on the ball. Elbows are wrapping towards each other. And then double check that you're not caving in the front of your chest. Really try to broaden the collarbones. Stay strong in the abdominals. And keep this hinge back in the torso so your thighs are having to work to hold you. 8 more squeezes. 8. Go 4, 3. Now I want you to hold the squeeze on the ball, extend the arms straight, curl them in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Now as you curl the arms in, we're going to rise up out of the hinge. As you extend the arms straight, you're going to hinge back. So we rise up, we hinge back. Arms curl in, arms reach out long. Challenge yourself to continue to squeeze the ball. So we do not have weights today. We're just using the ball for arm work today. So challenge yourself to keep that engagement and that burn building into the shoulders, into the biceps here. 3 more times. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, hinge it back. 2 more. Last one. Great news for you, hold it back. Just squeeze in on the ball. Go a little in, little in. Arms are straight, thumbs are pointing up to the ceiling. Feel your inner thighs draw in towards each other. Soften your shoulders down away from your ears. You're gonna squeeze the ball for 8, for 6, for 4, 3. I want you to hold the squeeze on the ball. Take the chest back an inch, come up an inch, really small, back an inch, and up an inch. Inner thighs are drawing in towards each other. Always know you can tuck your toes if this is uncomfortable on your knees. 4 more times, just like that. Hinge back, hold. Lift up, hold. 3 more. 2 more. Now this time, take it back and hold it. 1 more time, we squeeze in on the ball for 16, 15. Draw the inner thighs towards each other. Feel the pubic bone drawing up to the belly button. And relax your shoulders. 8 more go, 8 no holds. Could you come back 1 more inch? You're here for 4, 3, 2, rise all the way up. Whew, good job. Unroll your mat if you had it rolled, please. And then go ahead and drop your ball to the side and take a moment in a downward dog, tucking your toes and lifting your hips high. Whew. Big inhale and big exhale. On your next inhale, step your right foot forward, grab your ball, and rise up. Whew, you're in a lunge position. We're gonna bend that back left knee, and we're gonna stay upright here. So the shoulders are stacked over the hips, okay? Right knee is over the right ankle, left knee is under your left hip, and the ball is gonna be right at your chest. We're gonna come into a pretty long series for the right leg. So stick with me, you got this. Squeeze the ball right at heart center. Now from here, we're gonna take our left foot, we're gonna cross it back behind us to a curtsy. So when you come to the curtsy, left foot lines up with right. Step back to that lunge where your feet were hips distance. Rise all the way up, reach the ball overhead. Come down, 1 more slow. Left foot steps to a curtsy. Back to the lunge. Rise up, ball reaches. Lower it down a little faster. Go, it's lunge, lunge, up. Excuse me, it's curtsy. Lunge, there it is. Rise and lower. So this whole time, trying to stay really strong through the right foot. Right heel is grounding into the mat. Right toes are relaxed. And we're pulling the right hip bone back here. Right knee is stable over the right ankle. And this movement is really happening everywhere else in the body. Always know that if it's uncomfortable for you to reach the ball up, you can always reach it forward like this instead, okay? 4 more, curtsy, lunge, rise, 3 more times. Last 2. Last time all the way through. Stay low to come to your curtsy. So left knee is stacked behind right. Hold this position and just take little pulses. Little down, little down, little down. Balls at the center of the chest. Double check that your left hip is not rotating open here, okay? Really pull the right hip bone back. Press the left hip forward. Pulse it down for 8, for 6, for 4, 3. Stay right there. Ball stays at the center of the chest. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. You've got it. Exhale, twist. And inhale, center. So as we twist, hips are not moving. This rotation is coming from the rib cage. I want you to feel your mid-spine twist and come back to center. So it's not the hips and it's not the shoulders. The shoulders go along for the ride. Ball stays right in the center of the chest so that we can be sure our shoulders are not taking the majority of the work here. 3 more times. Exhale, twist, and inhale, center. 2 more. Twist and center. Last time, twist, center, hold it center. 1 more time, we pulse the hips. Little down, little down. Things will change in a moment. Here, you're here for 8. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Stay right there. Left foot steps back to that lunge position. Feet hips distance. From here, on your inhale, extend your back leg straight. Hinge your torso forward and reach the ball up overhead. On your exhale, come back to starting position. Ball comes to the chest. Back knee bends. Torso lifts. You've got it. Exhale, hinge it forward, reach. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lunge. So even though the back leg is bending and stretching, the front knee is staying at essentially the same level the whole time. I'm hoping you're feeling a lot of heat building into the front right leg. The right quadricep, the right glutes, the right hamstring, it's all working here. 3 more times. 2 more. Last time, you've got it. Reach, pull. Now come to that reach position, hold it. We're gonna come into a little skater. So I want you to take your back foot, draw in, tapping the left toes to meet the right. Pull the ball into the chest. As you inhale, everything taps out. You've got it. In and reach. Go in and reach. Go. Pull and reach. So we're balancing on the right foot. Left toes and the ball are coming in and out. Go. It's in and out. Let's go. Scooter, rather. I think I called it skater. I meant scooter. 8. 6. We're almost there. 4 more. Go. 4. 3. 2. Last one in. Hold the out. You've got it. Stay in this position. Bend your back knee. Now take that ball underneath your front left leg. So the both hands now are holding the ball underneath your front right leg. Back left knee is bent. You've got this. Pulse your hips down and down. Go a little down, little down. Torso is hinging forward. Shoulders stacked over the front right knee. This is it. Things will change very dramatically, okay? You're here for 16, 15. Push into the right heel. Relax the toes on the right foot. Soften your shoulders. 8 more. Go. 8. No holds. Could you get a little bit deeper? Here for 4, 3, 2. Tap your back left knee down to the mat. Take the ball out. Whew, that feels amazing. All right, bring your left forearm down onto the mat as if you were doing a side plank, just like we did in our warm-up. Take the ball back behind your right knee and squeeze it there, okay? Right hand can come down to the mat or outside of the mat for a little bit of balance support. Press your right thigh back behind you and squeeze the ball behind your knee crease. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, catch your breath. We're gonna finish this series for the right leg down here on the mat. Okay, so a little bit more focused on the glutes and on the hamstrings now. The quadriceps get a little bit of a break. Yay! So think about the warm-up we did here in that side plank position. Really pushing down into the left forearm and lifting the left side obliques up. 2 more times, full range. Last one, down. Now I want you to hold this one up. Take a breath in. As you exhale, take your right knee, try to tap your right elbow, and inhale, slide it back. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, slide it back. Now as you pull your right knee in, make sure nothing else is moving. So we're not rounding in the chest. We're not collapsing into the left side body here, which means your right knee probably isn't gonna tap your elbow. Mine doesn't, and that's totally fine. As you slide your right thigh back, really wrap the ribs in and down, making sure we're not arching into the low back. 2 more times like that. Last one. Hold the back, squeeze the ball. Go squeeze, 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 squeeze. Double check. Shoulders are soft. Ribs are knitting in. Abdominals are engaged here, so we're not arching into the low back. Continue to push down into the left forearm and breathe. 8 more. 8. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze. Pulse the right leg up, little up, little up. Hamstrings will get a break in a moment, so maybe you squeeze the ball a little deeper here. Relax to the left shoulder and really lift up to the left side waist. Give me 8 more pulses. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it right there. Take your right hand, reach back, grab the ball, take it out from behind the right knee. Bring it back down to the ground and push your hand into it. Extend the right leg all the way straight. From here, squeeze the outer right glute, trace little circles with the right toes. A little circle, little circle, a little circle. So just like in your warm-up, pushing down into the ball to help fire up to the left side waist. Reach out through the right toes, Really squeeze the right quadricep. Go 4, 3, 2, reverse, go the other direction, little circle. Really working through the outer right glute here. So now taking the focus off of the hamstrings and focusing a little bit more on the outer hip and outer glute. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold it right there, right leg pulses up and up. This is your final variation. Little pulses up with the right leg. Get the right leg a little straighter. Push down into the ball a little more and lift up to the left side obliques. You're here for 16 and hold, go 16. It's 12. Could you get the right leg up a little higher? 8 more, go 8, we're gonna hold it. We hold in 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, just right leg a little longer. Push into the ball and lift the right leg a little bit higher, squeezing through the outer right glute. Hold right here, 4, 3, 2, lower the right leg down. Amazing work. Come to take a seat on your mat. We're going to take a quick stretch before we take that whole series on the other side. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. And find a gentle figure 4 stretch here. I like to take a little movement in this stretch, but feel free to just hold stillness if you would rather. Left foot can always walk farther away from you if you're not quite ready for a deep hip opener right now. Take a few breaths here in this position. Try to release the left hip, the left glute. That was amazing. That was really challenging. One more breath here. Spin to face the other direction on your mat. Come to a down dog. Plant the hands. Tuck the toes and lift the hips high. Take a few breaths here. Maybe you bend the left knee and press a little deeper into the right hip. Last big breath in and out. And this time, step your left foot forward on your inhale. Grab the ball. Rise up. We're going to come into that lunge position again. So back knee bends, feet are hips distance, and the ball comes right to the center of the chest. Front left knee is strong over the front left ankle. Back knee is under the right hip. Squeeze the ball. Now from here, we're going to take our right foot. We're going to cross it to a curtsy lunge. Pause. Knees are lined up. Come back to hips distance. We rise up, reach the ball overhead, and we lower down. One more slow. Come to a curtsy. Come to a lunge. Press up and lower down. Let's take it faster. Curtsy, lunge, up and down. You've got it. Curtsy, lunge, up. Keep going like that. So again, now we think about how we stabilize through the left foot. Left heel is pushing into the mat. Left toes are relaxing. So it's really common in single leg work to kind of crunch the toes of the working leg. It's going to make it a lot harder for you to balance. Try to spread the toes wide. And again, if it doesn't feel good to push the ball up as you rise, you can always push it forward. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last time all the way through. Now take it to the curtsy, hold it there. Pause. Knees are lined up with each other. Pulse your hips, little down, little down. If for any reason this doesn't feel good in your body, you can always do this in a lunge instead. Pull the front left hip back. Draw the inner thighs towards each other and squeeze the ball right in the center of the chest. Pulsing the hips, little down, little down. 8. Go 4, 3, hold it low, take a breath in. As you exhale, we twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. You've got it. Exhale, twist, and inhale, center. Again, the ball stays right in the center of the chest, and the twist comes from your mid-spine. So really think about keeping your lower body completely still and just rotating from the ribs and back to center. Shoulders, head, they go along for the ride. They just follow where the ribs go. Double check you're pushing into that front left heel and pulling your left hip bone back. 4 more times like that. 3 more. Last 2. Last time. Twist. Hold it center, drop the hips, go a little down, little down, little down, little down. Here for 8 more. Squeeze the ball. Here for 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Take the back right foot. Step back to a lunge, so feet are hips distance. Now from here on your inhale, extend the back leg straight, hinge the torso forward, and reach the ball overhead so you come to this airplane position. On your next breath, come back to where you started, bending the back knee, ball comes in, chest lifts. So I'm gonna exhale as I reach, inhale as I pull. If a different breath pattern works better for you, I would love for you to take that, okay? As we move here, really thinking about pulling the left hip back and drawing the inner thighs towards each other. Front left knee is staying bent the whole time. I'm hoping you're gonna get a lot of heat building into the left leg. 4 more times. You've got it, 2 more. Last one. Now come to that reach position, hold it there. Weight is into your left foot. We take that scooter, back right toes tap in, ball comes to the chest. Then everything reaches back out a little faster. In, out, pull, reach. Maybe you've come out of your bend a little bit in your left knee. I know I have. See if you can bend just a hair deeper. Things are almost done in this position. Keep breathing. Hips stay square. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one in. Hold the out, stay hinging forward. Bend your back right knee and bring the ball under the front left thigh. Square off through the hips and pulse your hips down and down. You've got it. Down and down. Torso is hinging forward. Shoulders stack over the front left knee, a little down. 8 more, no hold. You've got this. 4 more here, get lower, get lower. Last 2, last one. Right knee down to the mat. Take the ball out. Bring your right forearm down to the floor. Extend your left leg back behind you, coming into that modified side plank. Ball comes back behind your knee. Press the thigh back behind you here. And bring your left hand down to the floor for a little bit of support. Now as you press the left thigh back, squeeze the ball. Inhale, lower the left thigh. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, down. And exhale, lift. Keep going like that. Just like in your warm-up, we're trying to square the shoulders as much as possible, stack the hips as much as possible. You're pushing down into the left fingers and into the right forearm here. Really pulling the right elbow towards the right knee and feeling that side plank alignment through the right obliques. 2 more times. Last one down. Hold this one up. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, we pull left knee toward left elbow. As you inhale, you slide it back. Exhale, pull. Inhale, slide. So this position, this movement, I find it really challenging to keep the rest of my body stable. Think about pushing down into the top of the right foot, pushing into the right forearm, and really hugging the abdominals in. And in order to keep everything else neutral, maybe your left knee doesn't come that far forward, and that's totally fine. 4 more times. Last 2, you've got it. Last one here. Hold it back, just squeeze the ball. Go squeeze, 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 squeeze. Double check, ribs are knitting in. Abdominals are engaged. Shoulders are soft. Squeeze. 8 more squeezes. 8. Feel the hamstrings working here. Go 4, 3, You're gonna hold the squeeze and pulse the left thigh up and up. You've got it, up and up. Try to squeeze the ball a little tighter, knowing that we're gonna take it out in a moment. Shoulders relaxed. 8 more. Go 4, 3, 2, hold it right there. Take your left hand, reach back, grab the ball. Bring it back to where it started. Extend the left leg straight, pressing the left palm into the ball here. Now squeeze the left quadricep, reaching the left toes out away from you. Trace little circles with the left toes, little circle, little circle. Continue to push down into the right forearm. And your right side glutes are also working here, okay? Lots of hip stability, lots of outer glute work for both sides. 8 more. 4, 3, 2, switch, go the other direction. Little circles, tiny circles, like the size of an orange. Thinking more about reaching the left leg longer than making the circles bigger. 8 more, you've got it. 8. Go 4, 3, 2, here's your big finish. Pulse the left leg up and up. You've got it, up. This is it for lower body work today. You have 16 and a final hold. 16. 12, relax the shoulders. 8. Go 4, 3, 2, here's the hold, push down into the ball. Lift the left leg a little bit higher. Lift up through the right side obliques. Hold right here. 4, 3, 2. Whew. Lower it down. Holy moly, that was really hard. Okay, take a seat. Figure 4 stretch. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Whew. Lift the chest up. Maybe find a little movement here. Feel free to walk the right foot as far away from you as you need to for this to feel good. Take a few big breaths here. Okay. We have some core work, and that's it. We're almost done. Release this stretch. Do me a favor, come into a down dog really fast, just to make sure we're even here. And on this side, bend the right knee and push into the left heel, getting a little focused stretch on the back of the left leg. Take a few big deep breaths here. One more. And then come on down to the mat. Grab your ball. Okay. I want you to come to a seated position. Bending the knees, planting the feet in front of you. Bring the ball back behind you, right about at your rib cage, okay? And we're gonna lay back onto the ball. Mine wouldn't roll away. There we go. Supporting ourselves up on our forearms here to start, okay? So forearms are down into the floor. Ball is right around the backside of the ribs. Feet are planted. Lift your chest up. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Now from here, I want you to take your hands back behind your head so you give your weight to the ball. On your inhale, you're gonna kind of release over the ball. It should feel really good, a little stretch. And on your exhale, you're gonna curl up. Inhale, release over the ball. Exhale, curl up. So a little supported curl here, okay? As you come back, you can come to a little bit of an extension if that feels good for you. You can go past neutral. And then as you curl up, really feel it's your abdominals pulling you to that position. So we're feeling the wrapping in of the sides of the waist, the wrapping in and down of the rib cage, and the hugging down of the low belly. Hands are behind the head to give your neck a little bit of support. Now you can keep going just like this. This might be just enough for you. If you want a little bit more, next time you curl up, I want you to march your left leg up. Lower it down as you inhale. Switch right leg up. So little marches side to side. It's not gonna be our longest abdominal series, but it's gonna be a little bit of a dirty one, okay? So do what you can, knowing that it's not super long, and do know that at any point if the next step forward is too much, you just go back to where we were before. And know that layer one can always be holding with your forearms down on the mat to help support you. Maybe this march is enough for you, or maybe you want to add a twist. Left leg curls, you twist towards it. Right leg curls, you twist toward it. Now as you twist, the rotation is coming from your mid-spine. 4 more sets. 3 more. Last 2 here. Last one either side. Meet me center. Take a breath in. Take a breath out, curl up. Bring the forearms back down to the floor to support you, taking your weight a little bit off of the ball now. It feels like a little break, doesn't it? Push into the forearms, lift the chest up, take a breath here. As you exhale, I want you to try to curl off of the ball. So really lift your chest up. Keep your chest lifted. And again, go back to that little march. Left leg march. Right leg march. Left leg march. Right leg march. Layer one right here. So now rather than using the ball for support, we're using it as something we want to try to get away from. So I want you to use the ball as a little marker. Try to keep it as inflated as possible now. So our chest is really lifted, abdominals are engaged. Staying right here, fantastic option. If you want more, we're gonna take both legs together. Ready? Squeeze the legs together. Exhale, both legs up. Inhale, both legs down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now really squeeze the inner thighs in. And feel how the zipping up of the inner thighs helps to engage the low belly. Four more times. 3 more. Last 2. This time I want you to float the legs up, hold it right there. Chest lifts away from the ball. Take a breath in. Exhale, bicycle legs, and switch. You've got it, switch, and switch. Keep lifting up to the chest, wrapping the abdominals in and down. Front low ribs are knitting together. You're almost there. 4 more sets. 3 more. 2 more. Last time. Legs come back to tabletop, hold it. Option 1, stay right here. Option 2, extend the legs straight and hold and breathe. Lift the chest up. Try to lift away from the ball. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Maybe press the legs a few inches away from you. Hold right here. 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got it here for 4, 3, 2. Lower the legs, press yourself up, cross-legged position. Take the hands to the front of the shins. Take a moment here, cat-cow. We have 1 final exercise to finish class today, okay? And then you're into your final stretch. Give me 1 more rounding of the spine. Come to neutral. Let's go. High plank. With or without the ball, your call. If you want the ball, it comes in between your thighs. Hands wide, and by hands wide I mean fingers wide. Legs long behind you. Squeeze the ball between your thighs. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Now from here, I just want you to take the tiniest bend in your elbows, and then press your arms towards straight. It's a tiny bend and a press. We're gonna do a lot faster. Bend, press, bend, press, bend, press, bend, press. Like the world's smallest push-up. Collarbones wide, shoulder blades wide. Knowing you can always do this down on your knees, squeezing the ball between the thighs if it's there, pressing back to the heels, and pressing up to the back of the head. 16. Final, hold for class on deck in 12. You've got this. 8 more, go. 8. You're here for 4, 3. Here's your final hold. Press down through all 10 fingers. Squeeze the ball, reach the heart forward. Reach the heels back. Hold here for 8, 7, 6. Wrap the abdominals in around you a little bit more. Stretch in 4. Stretch in 3. Stretch into, drop the knees down, take the ball out, get it out of your way, and find a puppy dog pose. Hips high, forehead melts down into the mat, and breathe here. Amazing work today. Big inhales and big exhales. One more breath. From here, walk your hands back to come into a seated position. Swing your legs around in front of you. We're going to take a little hamstring forward fold here. Legs long. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And on your exhale, melt over the legs. And just breathe into the backs of the legs, into the back of the neck. Enjoying this feeling at the end of a workout. I found that workout to be really challenging. Please tell me you found it challenging too. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this class. One more big inhale. And exhale. Walk yourself up, come to a comfortable cross-legged position. And before we finish, let's just take a little fluid side bend side to side. Anchoring down through the sitting bones, opening up to the sides of the waist. We did a fair bit in a side plank today. Opening up the chest towards the sky. Relaxing the shoulders, and if you feel better, just holding a side stretch, that's totally fine too. One more time either side. Meet me center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let it go. That is your class. Oh, you did it. That one was so hard. Please tell me you thought that was really hard too. I'll be back tomorrow with day 3 of this challenge. You're doing amazing. I am so proud of you. If you've not already, make sure you subscribe, like, comment below, tell me what you want to see more of, tell me what you liked, didn't like. I love to hear from you. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'm so, so proud of you. This class was really hard. Have a good one.